Hello guys and welcome back. So in today's new episode we are just going to be speaking about a new CCTV system that I bought and I will have to install at a later stage. But before installation, prior to installation, we need to prepare it first. So to do that, I'm just going to do it right here with you guys. We are going to speak a little bit about it and I'm just going to cover basic steps that you need to know before you are going to go in your home, start drilling and putting the cameras on. So onto this video, I'm just going to cover the installation of a hard drive, or if you want to change it, of course, replacement is going to be the same procedure. How to connect all the wires in between internet, cameras, electric and so on. Also, we are going to have a look at the menu that this CCTV system has. So we are going to connect it to a monitor and check everything out there. And also we are going to connect it on a phone for easy access when we are not home. Of course, you can connect it even when you are home. It's going to be the same procedure. So without any further ado, let's just start. All right, so now I already unpacked most of it. Now the box is coming like this. And I took a few things out because I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to keep it short and on point. It's going to come with 4 cameras like this one right here. This camera has 8 megapixel and the video quality is quite good. Now these are the connections. We don't need this one because we have already NVR, PoE. NVR, PoE means power over internet, so we don't need an external power because everything is going to be done by the box, by the NVR system. Is going to supply the electric for the camera. Also in the pack are going to come 4 wires. These are going to be 20 meters long to connect the cameras. Another small wire to connect the NVR system to the internet. A mouse right here. Power brick. And an instruction manual. Now it was coming even with a screwdriver, but it wasn't working properly. It was just damaged probably in the delivery. So okay, and this is the NVR system. Now as you can see, we have a USB the front, another 2 at the back, and that is just going to help us to connect the mouse or an external hard drive to pull out the videos when we need them. We have 8 ports right here. That means we can connect 8 cameras. Now in the kit are just coming 4 cameras, but we can add at a later stage more cameras. Also, this is going to be the internet connection, the power supply. That is a VGA connection for old monitors like mine, and I'm just going to use this type of connection. And of course, the HDMI also, so that one, it can be connected to the TV. USB, already covered that. So okay, right now I'm just going to open the box and show you how to install a hard drive in it. Now this CCTV system is coming with 3 terabytes of storage, so I don't really need to do nothing about it, but I'm going to show you how, just in case you want to add more storage onto the box. Now to do that we need a screwdriver, and we need to take off these screws from the side. Now each side it will have 2 screws, and at the bottom right here you are going to have 4 screws that those are going to hold the hard disk inside. So I'm just going to quickly take these screws off and show you exactly what is inside. All right, so the cover is off. We just need to pull these cables out. This is going to be the power supply for the hard drive, and that is going to be the SATA data cable. Once that you've done that, we have these 2 screws at the back. You take those off, you take the hard drive off, you replace it, you screw it back, and then you reconnect the cables right back here. All right, 1 and 2, and that is all done. Now, as you can see, this is already a 3 terabytes hard drive, and I think that is going to be enough. All right, let's close it down. Right now it's everything like it was before. Our hard drive is in, and we are going to pass now on all the connections that we are going to need to do. The wire connection, I mean. Now, the internet cable that it already came with the kit. Let's just connect it to the camera, and it's going to be done just like this. We just have to clip it in, just like that. Now you have a small rubber here. Make sure that that is going to be there, because this is an IP65. It's a waterproof. Now this is opened at the moment and it's not sliding. So all right, now it's just going to click in. We twist it, and then we have to twist it right here, tighten it up, because we have a rubber here at the back. So if we are going to leave it loose like that, water can go inside. So that's why we need to tighten it up. Make sure that this one is going to be also closed or in a junction box. You don't want this wire here to be outside or in open with the bad weather, because it might be that is going to give you a shortcut if water is going to go inside there. So even if we have this here, it's not going to cover the other wire. Now this wire, usually it's a power supply, just if we don't want to make the camera work with the NVR. So that means we can actually connect this camera straight to the computer network. And yeah, we are not going to be doing that today, but anyway, this is going to be the connection with the camera, for the camera. And then we just have to choose a port from these ones and connect the camera. And here we go, one camera, it's already connected. Now, next I'm going to use my internet connection. So this one is coming from my router. Actually, in my case, it's coming from a switch. It's a box that is going to give me more ports for the internet connections. So I can have more of these wires for different gadgets that I have around here. So that is going to be my internet. Now I will need to connect it to a video output, so I can see what exactly is going to happen inside this box, have access to the software inside this box, and I'm just going to use my VGA connection for my old monitor and the mouse. So all the connection onto the box, it's done. Now this is going to be the easy part. The most difficult part is when you are actually going to install it, because it's quite difficult sometimes to have a space for the box with a power supply, because when you are going to install the box, you will need somewhere where you can connect the power bricks, so you will need a socket. Now the last thing that I will need to do is just to connect the power supply to the box, and it's just going to be right about here, and we are ready to go. Anyway, remember, before you are going to install everything, think how you are going to pass all the wires. You will need a socket near the NVR system and so on. Now you can pass up to 8 cables like this. In this case, this box is coming just with 4 cameras, and we will need to pass 4 of these, and it's going to be quite difficult to hide everything. At this point, we just need to jump and have a look at the menu of the box. Alright, so this is the monitor right here. As you can see, one of the cameras are already connected, and this is me. Okay, so next we just need to click right, and that is going to open the menu. We can go on the setup wizard, and here we can put our date and time and small details like that. Now this is the cloud ID, and keep in mind we are going to need this so we can actually install it onto our phones or desktops. So yeah, the network is healthy. Let's just go next. This is the hard drive, and we can format the hard drive, because let's just say it's a new one, and it's always good to format it. And now it's just going to do it. Oh, actually we need to select it from here, then format, and yes, and now it's going to format the hard drive. We just need to wait a little bit right now. And done. Okay, next. Alright, so this page is going to be the link for the software, for the app that we are going to need in our phones, and it's called ESEE Cloud. We don't need that at the moment. I already installed that on my phone, and done. Now if we want to check the menu, we just need to go on a system setup, and we can see more right here, errors and general setup. Alright, so the most important thing is the record setup, and I'm just going to put it on time and click on all the boxes, and yeah, select all. I'm going to put even the motion, select all, and the alarm, and I'm going to select all and apply. Okay, and that is done. Now recording setup is when it's going to be, time is for recording all the time. The motion is going to record just when something is happening around the camera, and alarm probably when you are going to hit the camera or something like that. I'm just going to select everything like you saw, because that sometimes is going to appear on my timeline. So if I want to check a full day, I'm going to see red, green and yellow on my timeline. So in that point I would know that something happened on that time without checking everything. So okay, if we are going to go to channel setup, we can see here that the encode format is on H265. Now we have even the H264, but H265 is much better because it's going to take less space for the videos and is going to be done in a better quality. That means a small video is going to be sent to your phone quicker. So that means when you are going to check the cameras on your phone or the actual recordings that you've done in the past is going to be sent to your phone quicker. So always try to keep it on 265, H265. Apply and okay. Of course you can do other things on it like schedule and things like that. Now, I don't think no one is going to schedule just a few hours of the day to record. It's always better to record a full day, and then you just go and you pick up whatever you think it's wrong, whatever you think you are searching for. Alright, so I believe we covered this, and right now we are just going to install it on our phone. Alright, so in my case I will need to go on Play Store, right here ESEE Cloud, install this one, which is already installed on my phone, open it. These right here are the old cameras, so my old NVR is still working, but I'm going to add a new one, and you will have to do the same. And
Searching
now
for nearby devices.
I will
Please
just
wait.
need to scan that barcode there. And it's done. Fine. This is going to be my app, and I can see the camera right there. So right guys, like you saw, it's not difficult to install a CCTV system like this. All the wiring that needs to be done connection wise, you saw it here, and I believe the most difficult part is when you are going to have to pass all the wires around the house. You'll need a little bit of drilling, a little bit of screwing. You will need a special place to put a box like this, and yeah, you'll have to think at all that before starting the job, like how you are going to pass all the wiring and hide them not to show around the house. Anyway, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me in the comment sections. On the description I'm going to put a link on onto this NVR system right here, so it can be easier for you to find it, or something similar. And yeah, this box I paid for it about £300, and it's a cheap option on a CCTV system. There are others that are going to cost a lot more, but I believe this one is doing the job, and I worked with this type of systems before, and I know they are going to be reliable. Hopefully it's going to be reliable, even this one, because I didn't test it that long, so I cannot know. But anyway, they are quite simple and they shouldn't give us any trouble. One side, one back side to it is the hard drive inside is going to make some noise. So if you are going to install it, try not to install it near your bedroom. It will have to be a little bit further because in the night time you might hear some noise. Now, this CCTV system, I will have to install it in a house which is about 2,000 miles away from my house. And now I was wondering, should I do a vlog about it? What do you think? Please do go in the comments section and do let me know about that. Should I do a vlog or not? I would need at least 10 yeses to do that. Thank you and see you on the next one. Don't forget to squeeze that like button.